Yo, this your girl Aina Brei'Yon. Today I want to talk about being happily unhappy. Now, that's the name of a chapter in my self-help book, Aina's Keys to Personal Freedom. And I want to read to you guys 2 paragraphs from that chapter, and then I want to elaborate from there, all right? Let's do it. Most of us retract back to what is familiar and what makes us feel the safest. We live most of our lives this way, and it hinders our growth and limits our capabilities. But there is nothing safe about this approach. It is probably the most dangerous approach you could take. Every moment you choose to stay hidden and play it safe, the more magnified your fears become, and you end up giving away more and more power. You will never know what is on the other side if you never take a look. Everything comes with a price. So what would you rather pay for? Something that will never reward you with anything of a higher frequency, or something that will? Choose to adapt to growth and face fear head on. Now, I wrote that chapter just thinking about everybody, and this is including myself, that still staying in place or that stayed in place for a long time due to the fear of the unknown. Like, fear paralyzes a lot of people. And a lot of us can't see past what we saw growing up. So our current environment reflects the environment we grew up in. A lot of us don't think we are deserving of more than what we've been exposed to repeatedly. So a lot of people not fulfilling a true purpose, a lot of people not progressing forward, doing nothing new, changing, because we already familiar with these grounds, right? We know how to maneuver these grounds. We're familiar with this territory. You can't really let us down more than we've already been let down. So we're not shocked by anything over here. The unknown, we don't know what's going to happen. So we'd rather stay in something we already know is unsafe, because that makes us feel the safest, because we already know. Even though I carried out a lot of things from my childhood into my adulthood, there was always something in me that knew it was more to life than what I saw. A lot of us could see it playing out in other people's lives, but it still feels so far out of reach. We still don't think it's possible to be written in our story. I'm going to tell y'all this. If you step into the unknown, right, at least you giving yourself a 50-50 chance. But if you stay put over here where you know nothing is moving, you already know what's happening over here, nothing is going to change, then you are 100% failing. You got to at least give yourself a chance. And every time you lay down a brick, you're going to eventually build something. But if you never lay a brick down, if you never move forward and take a step in another direction, you're never going to get there. You're never going to see what life truly has for you. I always tell people this, man, if you're scared, that means you're going in the right direction. You can't fail, because you grow through every experience. So if you're scared, do it. If you doubt yourself, do it. You just misplacing your belief. You misplacing your faith. You know, a lot of people say, I won't believe it until I see it. But the thing is, the reason why you even able to see anything with these 2 eyes is because your first or third eye, whatever you want to call it, was able to see it first. This is not the only thing that's real. This became real because of somebody's vision, because of somebody's belief in that vision. They was able to see things that these 2 eyes could not see, and then eventually they was able to lay eyes on it. So whatever it is that you want out of life, man, see it for yourself, because you do deserve it. I don't care where you from. You are not the environment that you grew up in. That was just your classroom to help you grow and level up to another space in life, to get you prepared for newer heights in life. That's what that was for. There's people that will stay at jobs for 40 plus years because they've been doing it for so long, right? It feels safer to keep doing what they already know than to really hone in on what they're really here for. because it feels safe, right? We got this false sense of stability when it comes to jobs, right? But there's no stability in anything that you do. But you can be responsible for your own life. Everybody else, you put your life in their hands, they will and can let you down. But as long as you putting your best foot forward in life, man, and you are faithful, what does faith require? It requires you believing in the unknown. God got you from there. God got you. Because you are an essential piece of this puzzle. You are playing out an essential part of God that God needed to express. So God is going to make sure you covered. But you have to trust God. You have to trust your higher self. You are an extension of God. That's you. All right? Don't be happily unhappy. I know we can become complacent, even in relationships, man. I know people that don't even love the person that they with, but they so familiar with them. They've been a part of their routine for so long. They'll rather stay there and make both of them miserable, make each other miserable, than to get to know somebody new or get to know themselves, new things about themselves, so they could become what they want to try. I think y'all should check out my book, man. Aina's Keys to Personal Freedom. If you already got it, you already read it, you shared it, I appreciate y'all, man. Some nice little gems in here. This really helped me. Like, everything that I wrote in this book really helped me maneuver through life a lot simpler. All right? I appreciate y'all, and you got this.